Hello, I'm going to demo to you today a program I wrote in high school, modeled after a Chrome experiment I saw by the name of liquid particles. So we're going to go ahead and compile it on my Fedora machine and run it so that you guys can see how to do the build, so you can run it on your own systems. Because this, I assure you, this is a program that is worthy of compiling and running. It is very fun to play with. So here we go. Let's. You can see what files there are. There's a build script, and there's a main.c file, and then the rest of the code is inside of that particle engine directory, but you don't need to go in there. So let's go ahead and first thing I'm going to do is change the window size to fit my screen. I could do this. I could make the window that appears to be resizable, and actually technically it is, but the logic doesn't resize, so it gets kind of weird. But I didn't want to modify the original code very much, so I just pulled these constants out. You can feel free to add it if you'd like, but I want this Git repo at least to remain how it was when I was younger. I just changed a few things, fixed some things up. So anyways, I just changed the size to kind of fit on my screen a little better. And then I'm going to run build. Let me show you what's in there. It's just a really simple, lazy build script. It just finds all the files with .c extension and then links them all together with SDL, which is this program's only dependency, and it's how it draws to the screen. If you haven't heard of the SDL library, it's a great library. So let's run it. Build.sh. There we go. Built with no problem. And let's take a look at the program. So what this is kind of a physics simulation, or a particle engine, whatever you want to call it, an artistic experiment. And I really like it because it gives the illusion that this is a 3D space being rendered onto your screen, but really it's just two-dimensional. All I'm storing for each particle, all I'm storing is the x-coordinate, the y-coordinate, and the velocity. And with that, I'm able to create this really, really cool effect that makes it look like the particles are swirling around the mouse. If you click the mouse, they'll fly away pretty rapidly, and it's really quite beautiful. I think probably out of all the programs that I've ever made, this one is probably my favorite, just because it's so fun to play with and so beautiful. Really, it's not very. I mean, it doesn't do anything horribly useful besides entertain you. Well, I guess that's pretty handy. I've definitely pulled this up many a times over the years and shown it to a lot of people, and even the people who really don't understand very much about what I do, they'll understand this, how it's just so nice to play with. So I really encourage you, if you have some time, go ahead and compile and run this, because it is a lot of fun to play with. Though, I mean, if you have stuff to do, you probably shouldn't. It should run on really any system. SDL, which is the only dependency this has, compiles to most platforms. I got this running on Windows just fine, and I was originally going to record this on Windows, but I was having a lot of trouble. For some reason, my Windows installation just doesn't perform very well compared to my Linux machine, so this was easier. I will try to put up a package that you can just download, and with an executable and all the dependencies, so you can just run it if you're on Windows. So that should make it easier for you. I don't have access to a Mac computer, so you'll have to compile it yourself. But if you do get something working, please send it to me so I can put it up on Mac, that is. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this program. I'm going to keep playing with it. You can watch for as long as you want. And I hope you have a nice day.